TV. Today I'm going to show you guys a exposure unit that I built. It's a homemade exposure unit. At $27. I bought the UV black lights off of eBay for $27 and free shipping. The glass I already have. I'm probably gonna buy new glass because this right here is, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got a lot of scars. I don't know if it's gonna show up on the camera because it's transparent, but it's got a lot of scars and scratches and stains on it that I can't remove with cleaner. But just for the purpose of this video, we're gonna use this glass because this is the one that I have. I have not bought a new glass yet. And this is my transparency. I'm going to use just a basic big block transparency. Nothing with a lot of detail in it, just plain and simple to the point. And this is my little timer I got from somewhere, but it was only like 79 cents. I think from Walmart or one of the stores. You can get it for like under $1. And this is the box I built for my lights. I'm going to put my lights in it. As a matter of fact, let me do this here. Since my studio is really small, I ain't got much room to work. So I wanted to build a small exposure unit. You see, I see it right here. All right, we're gonna see can we work off my platen here, since I don't have no room over there. Ink's over here. I got a table right here. I got a wash out here. I got my dryer right here. I got a heat press. You know, I just don't have enough room. I need a bigger shop, but we're gonna work right here. I built this box here. I didn't record the building of the box. It's just a simple box. It's got a base in it, and these LED black light come with clamps. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to be up this way. I'm just going to let me put this down so you can see what I'm doing here. These clamp and the little clamps that come with the unit, like this here, just to hold them in place. Like that. Like that. And I can plug it up here. All right. There's our black light. And this is our glass for our to support our screen and film. Just gonna put that over there about in the middle, like that. Now keep in mind, and this is the first time I'm using this thing, and I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but we're gonna find out. All right. Whenever you're burning with the light source below, you always turn your film the facing up the correct side. No need to mirror the film. Okay, we see this here, and I have my screen. I have a 196 yellow mesh screen. Let me before I put that up here. Let me turn this. Let me turn this back off before I put my screen on. I'm not finished with it. I will build a switch on it so I can switch it off and on instead of having to unplug it. All right, we're gonna set our screen right here. Oops. Maybe I should have taped that, but you know what? I ain't got no tape. I do have tape, but I'm not going to get it. Okay, I'm just gonna sit this right here. All right, I'm gonna sit that right here, and I need to find some weight to go on here so that we can have let's try this right here. Let's see what is here. Look, something fell. Let's see what's here. Give us enough weight. Okay. Okay. That right there. And we'll take another platen and put on here. Like that. Alright, this is my first time using this, so I don't know how much time we're going to need to do this. Now, it should be enough weight. I could put some more weight on it, but we'll see what happens. All right, where's my timer? I put it in my pocket. Oh. Found my timer. Okay. Let's set this right here for, let me see, what does it say at? I think it's set for 30 seconds. All right, let's set this for, we're gonna plug it in and turn it on. And we're gonna set a timer for 30 seconds. And we're gonna see what happens. Like I said, this is my first time using this here. And I'm gonna take it outside and wash it out. I'm not gonna wash it out in my washout booth here. I'm gonna take it outside, and I'll come back and let you guys see if it washed out or not. All right, that's our 30 seconds. We're gonna unplug it. Just reset our timer. Okay. Put you back there. Okay. Put you right there. All right. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna put it back in the trash bag. And I will be back. Let me put this back up here. Okay, I'm gonna take it outside and I'm gonna wash it out, and then I'll bring the results back to you guys. Like I said, it's the first time using this here. I built it the other day. I painted it and I waited for it to dry. So this is my first time using it, and we're gonna see if it works. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I know I said I was going to take it outside and wash it out, but I'm gonna let you guys see here whether or not it washes out. I did let it soak for about 5 minutes. All right, let's see what happens. Now we're gonna switch up. Let's switch up here. Let me see, where's my all right, we're gonna use a pressure washer. Let's see if we can do this. Okay, let me put it back up here. Okay, it's a little overexposed. This is my first, like I said, this is my first time using it. It's a little hard to wash out. I need to dial the time back. It was at 30 seconds, a little bit over 30 seconds. I haven't plugged light, maybe about 35 seconds. So we know that 35 seconds is too long, but we do know that the system works. It's just that I need to dial the my exposure time in. Since I'm a little overexposed because it's difficult to wash out and it's blowing out the screen in some places. That gives you the indication and let you know that it is overexposed. It's not overexposed that much because it is washing out, and it's not exposed evenly either. Well, it's not blowing out. That's actually the dollar sign. So let me keep trying this then. Hold on. Let me back up. Let's keep trying this here and see what happens. It's still a little overexposed because it's still taking longer to wash out than it should. But let me see if I continue to wash it out, what happens. Is it going to blow out the screen or is it going to wash out the image? And I'm going to keep good, clean lines. So let's keep trying. See what happens. I might have spoke too soon. And it's splashing water everywhere. That's why I wanted to do it outside, but I'm going to do it in here. Yes, definitely overexposed, but it is washing out, but it's washing out with a struggle. And I've got water splashing everywhere. I'm getting wet. But yeah, it did wash out, but it is overexposed. I need to probably dial it back probably to, that was at 30, about 35. I maybe need to dial it back to maybe just 15 to 20 seconds and see what happens. Because you can see, if you can see this here, it's not keeping the lines are not sharp and clean. That's also an indication that's overexposed. And this G here is blowing out. And the lines are just not nice and sharp, but it should be like on the dollar sign. It's rough, if you can see that. All those are indications that it's overexposed. That means that emulsion had too much light on it. When it's underexposed, all of this right here would have just washed out real easily, and the emulsion would have just turned soluble and just washed out the screen. That's the indication of being underexposed. And a lot of the screen would have just opened up. So we know the system works. Now I just need to dial it in and turn this back up here. Close up. Yeah, now all I need to do is just dial it in, get my timing right. What I'll do is I will do some more working with different times on it. I think I just need to dial it back probably about 10 seconds, and I think we should be good. And this is also on a yellow mesh screen, so I need to do one on a white mesh also, because the burn times are different. And I also want to do some halftones to see how it burns halftones. So I'm gonna do some test results on it, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's my first screen that you guys were with me to burn on my homemade $27 exposure unit. I ordered the UV lights from eBay, free shipping. And all the lumber I used and the spray paint is stuff I already had. So that was already paid for other projects. So that's why I say I built this for $27. The timer I already had. I used that with my other homemade exposure unit. I may introduce that to you guys one day. It's like 30 years old, and it still burns everything that I need. I had a big one, but it was too big for my shop. I had a big vacuum that burned 2 screens at a time. But when I moved into my backyard shop, I didn't have any room for it, so I sold it. I had another press also. I had 2 more presses. I sold them also. And I just kept the bare essentials of the stuff that I need. So, and I want to build a LED unit. And I did, and I think it'll work. And thank you guys for joining me. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a question. And I think there's YouTube videos that you can search how to build UV exposure units. I didn't take you through step by step how I built it. I just wanted to see the end result, see if it works. And I think those are 27 watt blacklight LED blacklights. So, and you get them off of eBay. So thank you guys. And I think the distance, let me see what my exposure distance is before I leave you guys, so y'all have that information also. My exposure distance from the light source to the film is probably about 5.5 inches from the it's about 5.5 inches from the light source to the top of the glass to the film. So that's the distance that I'm burning at. So thank you guys for joining me, and I will be back with another video soon. And hit the like and subscribe.